Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm super excited, guys. So in this episode, we're going to do another episode of What It Takes. So today I talked to Miss Tiffany Washington, and we're going to kind of have a more of a discussion about being captive versus being independent. So keep watching. All right, so I'm going to apologize in advance. There is a bit of some background noise, but it's a great video, I promise. So enjoy the video. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of What It Takes, guys. So we're here at the office, and I'm here with a special guest. I'm here with a subscriber, guys. She came to see me. I'm super excited.
Yes, I'm excited to be here. So I found Miss Patricia on YouTube several months ago, and I decided to come out to Florida with my family, and I said, I have to find her. So I stalked her long enough to find her, and I'm here. So my name is Tiffany Washington. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes. Okay. Guys, she was going to divorce her husband.
Yes, she asked me to be here at 9 a.m. Our hotel is an hour from here, and my husband was still in the bed at the time we were supposed to be here. So I told him, get up or it's over. I cannot miss this appointment.
All right, guys. So like I said, this is an episode of What It Takes. So Miss Tiffany is a Medicare broker.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about her experiences, her successes, and all of that jazz.
Okay.
So when did you start?
I started actually the summer of COVID, so July of 2020.
And why?
Because COVID happened and my office of optometry was shut down. I had nothing to do all day.
Oh,
so,
wow.
So it was kind of scary for me because I've been on my job for 15 years. When our office closed because of COVID, I was at home, just bought a house. You know, everything was brand new and no job. So I went online. I went on to, I think it was LinkedIn or Indeed or somebody, and I saw a job that said senior advocate. And I'm like, well, hey, I am a senior advocate, so let me apply for this. So I applied for the job. Did not have a license because I didn't read it fully. But I ended up getting my license a month later, actually, after that interview. And I started learning about Medicare, and
here you are.
Here I am.
So when you started, you was captive, right?
Yes. So this is the thing that I want your subscribers to know.
Listen, guys.
The most important thing, do your research, okay? Learn the differences between being captive and being independent, okay? And then there are some companies that will have it set up to make you feel like you're independent, but you're truly captive, okay? So you can be a broker and be licensed with or contracted with multiple insurance carriers, but you're still technically captive because you're under their group. Me personally, it was something that I had to learn the long way. So I would definitely say to do your research and weigh it out.
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons.
What's the pros of being captive?
There's a lot of pros. The company I worked for was an amazing company. I mean, they teach you everything. They train you. You have an office space. They help you with marketing materials. You're meeting with other people. You're meeting with other agents. So you're in that environment that keeps you going. They will help you out with leads. You know, they'll provide you with different, I would say, networking opportunities. So there's a lot of pros to being captive. I would say it's less stress overall.
Yeah. So we don't want this video to be negative. So just give me one con. Being captive.
Only
yes.
one?
Yes,
okay.
Just one.
One con. Only one. I would say less freedom. You have less freedom. You have to do, you're kind of in a box. You're going to have to show up. Like we had team meetings, you have to show up. You have to dress a certain way, uniforms maybe, and you're also going to be splitting your commissions in a sense. So I would say if I had to choose one, it's just you don't have that flexibility that you have as an independent agent.
I would say the money, but
I mean, you do have to split your commissions, and you don't really have that ownership, that pride that you have, like you have. She owns her own office. She's not leasing it. She's not renting it. She owns this building. Okay, so I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
It was worth the drive.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so what is the pro of being independent?
The pro of being independent, number one, is that you are in control of your own schedule. You are your own boss. You are not splitting any of your money.
Yes.
You get everything. The carriers pay you directly, so you don't have to worry about getting paid through the middle person. The carriers will pay you directly into your account.
Money's gotta stop.
So yeah, and you can just follow up with people. You can spend as much time as you want with them. You can interact with them. It's just more of a personal level.
Yeah.
And you have that sense of pride that you're working for yourself and no one else.
So give me some, I said pros, right? So give me some cons of being independent.
Cons of being independent is also money, because you have to either rent. Well, I don't say you have to rent a space, an office space, but it looks more professional if you have an office space. So now I'm renting my own space. One day I'll be owning my own space like Miss Patricia. I want to own my own office too. But for now I'm renting an office, and that's okay for me, baby steps. Another pro would be just, I don't want to keep saying money. So another pro is that you can market yourself. You are literally working for yourself. You don't have to market a company, representing a company. So I'm representing now Tiffany Washington. I'm not representing this particular company. That is huge for me. It's giving me a lot of confidence, especially with my children, being able to see my name on the building versus someone else's.
And I love your name, Tiffany Washington. Like,
really?
Girl, yes.
That's so funny. When I was a kid, I hated my name.
Really?
Yes, I hated Tiffany. Like, Tiffany. Like, all my other friends had cool names like Sharonda, Tequila, Jaquila,
Jaquan,
Tamika. And I'm like, Tiffany? But now I appreciate it now. But when I was a kid, I absolutely...
It sounds like a news anchor. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's not me. Actually, this is my first time even being on a video right now. Just so you guys know, this is my first time. And I'm here with you.
Yeah.
So I'm so honored.
So some of the things I wanted to point out. So me and Tiffany, we spoke so much before turning on the camera. And here is this is the disadvantage of having like a lot of conversation and just being like so excited to meet someone and just giving out so much information before filming. You miss a lot when you're filming because you feel like you talked about it already, or in your head you talked about it, or you asked that question on camera when in fact it happened off camera. So I want to point out some things with her particular situation. So like she said, she was captive. They gave her a lot of great resources. She was really able to build her book by just working out in the community. Like she said, she never purchased any leads, and she did pretty well. It's like she built a solid book. I'm not going to talk about her numbers because she didn't mention it herself, but she did pretty good, okay? So she got a lot of resources, a lot of training, all of that, a lot of support, a lot of the background support. All she had to do is sell, and her company did the rest. Like, they would do customer service, they would put her clients in her CRM. So she had a lot of support, and she learned how to sell and build her book in the community. So I think she did pretty well. I'm so proud of her.
I'm very honored.
How long have you been independent?
I have been independent for a short time, since July. So what is that? 7 months now. 7 months.
And you've been doing great, seriously.
Well, I thought I was doing great until I came over here and talked to Miss Patricia.
Oh my!
And now I see what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So when I thought I was doing great, I could be doing way better, way better.
No, you're doing great.
Well, I've learned a lot just being here with you in this short time. ACA,
Yeah.
the life insurance,
low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it's so many things that I've learned from her. I feel like I gotta pay you something just to be here now because I've learned not only, and this is one thing I want you guys to know about Miss Patricia, okay? She does these videos actually to encourage people, to inspire people, to educate people, to give back. This is why I say if I ever go to Florida, I have to find her because her heart is genuine. She's a great person to work with, literally has a heart of gold. So for agents that want to be agents, she's willing to teach you. She's giving out free information all day long. A lot of people you will find in this business, when they find good information, they just want to keep it to themselves because they feel like they're losing out. But she has the mindset of abundance, and this is why she's so successful. So I would encourage anyone that lives in the Florida area, if you want to be an agent, contact her. She is the absolute truth. And for anyone that needs insurance, whether it's 65 and older for Medicare or 64 and under, they call it ACA individual insurance. This woman is super intelligent, super knowledgeable. I don't even know. I feel like I have been doing a disservice to myself because I now know all the things that I can help the community with thanks to you.
Oh.
So you are truly amazing.
But this video is not about me.
It's not?
You.
Oh. All right.
All right. So let's talk about her being independent. Tiffany is doing so well being an independent agent. I'm so proud of her. I feel like she was able to transition pretty well. I feel like she doesn't feel like she's doing as well as she is. Listen, I'm talking to so many independent agents and her book have grown pretty well for someone that is independent. So she's doing really well. Now, I would definitely recommend that she really, really, really focus on the under 65 market to help that. I feel like if she tap into the under 65 market, it will help grow her book faster, right? Because you're dealing with so many more people, and the money that she would be making with under 65, it will fund her Medicare business. And we did talk about that off camera, but I want to talk about it on camera because I want you guys to learn from this video as well. She has given away hundreds of ACA leads simply because she is not training ACA. She is not contracted to sell ACA. So that's one tip I would definitely recommend, is that if you feel like your Medicare book is growing not as fast as you would like, I think if you do the under 65 market, it will complement both pretty well. Number one, usually the guy is older, someone is usually older, and the female is usually like maybe 2 to 5 years younger than the husband. So she still needs health insurance. She needs under 65, right? If they're both not working, right? She's not getting insurance through her husband's insurance. So it's very important to add under 65 if you want to grow faster. Now, if you only want to focus on Medicare, you only want to grow your Medicare book, then just throw out what I just said out of the window, okay? All right, so another thing I wanted to add is that we kind of joked around about, oh, being captive, make less money. But, however, there is such a great advantage when you are captive, okay? You don't have to worry about purchasing leads. You don't have to worry about how you're going to generate business. All of that is done for you. It's very structured. You're working 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. You have to follow the rules to play the game. And usually when you have to follow the rules to play the game, you tend to be more successful because you know if you don't follow, then you're not going to stay on the team, right? Versus independent, you have to create that. You have to have accountability. You have to show up. You have to structure yourself, okay? So there's definitely always pros and cons to both. Now, when we're talking about building wealth, if you want to build wealth, right? With captive, there's plenty of captive agents out there that make 6 figures. Those are going to be the ones that are really great at sales. Really great at sales. And then you have your independent agents that never going to make 6 figures because they don't have structure. They can't push themselves to the point where they can build their book because they're not showing up to work every day. They're doing it more as a hobby. So there's always pros and cons. There's always pros and cons when you decide if you want to go captive, if you want to go independent. Do what's best for you. Do what matches your personality. And if you want to transition at any point, do it. Whether you're independent and you decide, you know what, I don't want to be captive because I can't do this, I'm not making no money. Or whether you're like, I am a great salesperson, I'm great with people, I feel like I can transition over to becoming independent. Just know when you become independent, no one's going to feed you, okay? So just know that. Right, so let me see. Now I'm thinking, what else should I ask you? So what are your goals? Like, what you see yourself doing within your business?
The thing is, I don't have a blueprint of what.
Well, okay, we have to talk after this camera, because what you mean? Like, after this.
Okay, what do I see myself? I see myself as having my own building someday where I can have people walk in, I can talk with them about Medicare. I personally only do Medicare at this time, Medicare Advantage plans and Medicare supplements, and also prescription drug plans. But I plan on doing more. Life insurance is important to me. The whole reason why I got my license was actually to do life insurance. Everybody I know needs life insurance, and most of them don't have it. That was the plan, but then I was introduced to Medicare, and then I fell in love with that because I naturally love seniors. I love to work with seniors, so it felt like a perfect match, you know. But I just plan on someday being able to employ others and help get them out and educate everybody on healthcare. Without, if you think about it, what good is having all of this money, freedom, we're working hard for success, we're flying here, traveling. Where could you be without your health? Nowhere.
Yeah.
This is the start. It's the basis for everything. So I think it's very important for us to educate people on that. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And spread the love to the world to stay healthy. I asked her for gum earlier today. You know what she said? I don't chew gum. That's bad for your teeth. She's so healthy. So she is a true advocate for health. Okay, guys? You're in the right spot. I promise you.
Is this live or is it?
No, it's not live.
Oh,
it's recording, so I can edit.
She can edit it.
All right, so let me see what else. All right, so what else?
I did this thing.
No, you're fine. You're good.
You probably should stand over there, like, so you can be in the middle of us. I won't post this or anything, but
I don't care. This is fun.
He likes to do this for me, and I appreciate him because he knows how much
this
I
is her
admire
husband in the background.
Yeah, my husband's here. My husband almost was my ex-husband if he didn't get me to this appointment. If he didn't get me to this appointment, he would have been my ex-husband.
What?
Get out.
Wow.
It's nice to see like the support, the Black love, like
yes, that's the biggest thing for me. Like when I first came across, this is how I came across you. So I was captive at the time because I didn't really know anything different. I didn't interview with multiple companies. I only met with the one company and I went with them, right? I Googled the differences between captive and independent. And then I saw your video. And I kept going and I saw another one of your videos. And I went again and I said, okay, who is this woman? So I went back to the very first one and I started watching your videos, and you encouraged me so much because I felt like through your videos, you were just sharing knowledge. It wasn't so much of like, I'm bragging, look how successful I am. It was more like, I'm here to educate you. If you have questions, call me. I'm here to help you out. If you have questions, contact me. That's the feel I got from you. So I want other people to know, like, she's really, truly like that. She really cares in real life, okay? So that is the reason why I even found you. I haven't created my own YouTube. Like I said, this is my first time being in front of a camera. But watching your videos encouraged me to make the choice of going independent. I know that it's not as easy as being captive, but that's life. If you want a great I would say if you want a great outcome, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work. That's just
100%.
Yeah, that's how it. That's
so. Do you plan on like marketing yourself through social media?
Yes, I do. I plan on marketing myself through social media. Right now, I only have Facebook, which is probably the lamest social media there is. I know there's so many other options now. I have TikTok and YouTube channels and all these good things. So I will plan on doing that. I probably start something today. Just so I can say that it's starting now. Today is the day.
So give me what you're going to do today, because I'm going to go back and look.
What I'm going to do is today, I'm going to create a TikTok account. Okay. Because I don't have one. My sons always tell me that's for us, Ma. It's not for y'all. My 7-year-old told me, do you realize you were born in the 1900s? I guess I'm old. So yeah, I'm gonna create a TikTok account. Okay. And then I guess one day I'll create a YouTube. YouTube is hard to sit here in front of a camera and talk to myself for that long. That takes talent. I don't know how.
You're not talking to yourself. We're talking to our viewers.
But I don't see comments and questions, so it's like I have a whole nother level of respect for you for doing this. This is not easy. It's not easy.
All right, so Facebook, TikTok, maybe YouTube.
Yes, and I do want to do those Facebook ads. You know how they have those little commercials and you can go. I need to find out about that. I really want to do that.
I have the right person for you.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've talked about it. Shauna's course. Maybe you've never seen that video. Her name is Shauna. She has a Facebook course.
I actually watched that in the shower one night. Oh. I did. I seen that one. And she was talking about the algorithms and all this stuff, and you can go through them, or you can figure it out on your own if you want to take all the time. Exactly. I watched that. Yeah, I was in the shower. I'm telling you, it's like I've been stalking you.
I'll show you my latest campaign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you. See, that's another
nothing connection. Like collecting your own leads.
I know, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Because if you buy the leads, you're gonna pay for the leads.
See, I've never.
They have to make money. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's
I've never purchased a lead. Like even when I was captive, they would give us some leads, but how I get my leads, I do. I sit at stores like grocery stores, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens. I sit at stores and have a little table set up, give information, or I'll do events at the Station casinos in Vegas, or a lot of the community events, a lot of the senior centers. I'll do activities with them. Bingo. This is how I've grown my business, just from simply grassroots. I've never paid for a lead, and I also don't call. I do not, what they call it?
Cold calling.
Cold calling.
Well, you're not supposed to cold call. But you could call your leads. Like if you purchase leads, there's a list of people. They already gave you permission to call them. Yeah.
I shouldn't say I've never done that. I did do that when I first started in 2020. I made 5 calls. I got cussed out 4 times and never called anybody else again. So my feelings are too weak for that. I said, nah, this is not for me. So that's it. I just do grassroots. I meet with doctors. I meet with, different people in the community. And that's it. So I have to grow. I have to get my own space so I can have my name on the building like Miss Patricia. And I plan on just doing this forever because it does feel good to just give back, So you're telling me you're gonna pay me to help people. That's how I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. So, alrighty guys, so I don't want to take up too much of their time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming.
I have a question for you though.
Okay, so, put me on the spot. Okay.
So
hope I'm ready.
How did you feel when I first sent you a message on Facebook and I was telling you about my whole situation and then you gave me your opinion? Did you feel like it was awkward that I contacted you all the way from Vegas?
Absolutely not.
No? Okay. You've gotten lost.
I'm used to it.
Okay. Now, how did you feel when I said, I'm going to be in Florida in a couple of months? I want to see you. How did that make you feel?
Normal. Like, why not?
Okay.
Let's meet up.
My husband thought I was a weirdo. He's like, this woman does not know you. Why are you trying to go see her? She gonna think you weird. I'm like, no, I want to meet her in real life because I want to, like, I'm really big on energy. So once I get in the room with someone, I can tell if they're genuine or not, you know? And when I got in here, I was like, Patricia! Like the energy was so exactly how I thought it was going to be. She's super positive, just good vibes, big smiles. And I love it. And we have to encourage each other and not feel like we have to compete with one another. That is why.
Yes, definitely. There's definitely enough seats at the table.
Absolutely. So we can
and if you're not invited to the table, we're going to create a table.
Bam! 3 of them. 3 of them.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And thank you for bringing her down. I'm so glad you guys did not get a divorce.
Yeah.
You saved my marriage. No, but honestly, thanks for making the time for us. Thanks for meeting up with my wife.
Yeah, you truly are an inspiration.
Means a lot to her.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing here. This is awesome, and this here just gives us and her more motivation. So thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you. So are you. I really mean that. You really are awesome.
No, I know.
And you're very humble. She's really rich, y'all. She just was trying to play it down. Okay, you can edit that. I probably should say.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for watching.
You.
Peace and love. Bye.